Tornadoes happen when warm, moist air collides with cold, dry air from Canada, and it creates powerful thunderstorms, which lead to supercells, which create tornadoes. And that can lead to destruction of homes, schools, infrastructure, and the environment. The wind funnel rips through, like, a town or whatever, and meteorologists have been studying them since the 19th century. The collision of the air creates funnel clouds, and then they touch ground, and then the range from tornadoes are EF1s to EF5s, and the 5 being the worst. And like some of the top speeds of the tornadoes in the EF5 are like 200s and like 230-ish. And like the worse the EFs get is the worse the destruction is. One tornado that I found out about was the Tri-State tornado, and it was in Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana. It was March 18th, 1925, and it killed 695 people and injured over 2,000. And then there was the Joplin, Missouri one, and that was May 22nd, 2011, and the top winds were 200, and it killed 158 people and injured over 1,000. And then in Moore, Oklahoma, there was a tornado May 20th, and then in 2013 there was a tornado like a couple years before that in the same places, and it like injured and like destroyed the same schools over again. And the top speeds or wind speeds were 210 miles an hour, and it killed 24 people and injured 100. And it destroyed their schools and their home and everything. And then in 1953, there was a Worcester, Massachusetts tornado, and it was in June. It was June 9th, and it killed 94 people. And that was the EF4 tornado. And all the tornadoes I said before that were EF5. So they were way more deadly and everything. And then the wind tornado was an EF3 tornado, and that was March 31st, 2023. And there was multiple dead, and like personally living through a tornado and everything. It was very hard, and the recovery was bad. Like, we had a distribution center set up and everything, and like donating to people with like needs from it. And our school was destroyed, and so we had to live in like a temporary campus and everything. And yeah. Oh, and also my mom was like headed that up, so I had to be up there a lot. And so in this speech, we've talked about how tornadoes form, the destruction they cause, how they've been studied, and some of the most recent and like deadliest tornadoes that are like on record and everything. And we've also learned that tornadoes are very unpredictable, and you can never predict the path of where they go or really even how strong they are until after they land, because you don't figure out what EF they are until like a couple of days after, when like the national weather people come in and like look at the damage and everything. So that's it. Thank you for watching my speech over tornadoes.